am 21 years old. I'm 22 years old. I am 23 years old. I am 24 years old. I am 25 years young, which is absolutely insane. I currently live at home with my family in the basement. I'm in my own apartment. I've been in here for almost a month, almost a year now. I live in Chicago. Isn't that crazy? Well, I am still in Chicago, and I thank a lot for everything that I've learned this last year. I've had so much fun. I love it here. Best decision I've ever made in my life to move to Chicago. I still live in Chicago. It's been 2 years now, and this is still the best city in the world. I have created more memories, met more people, did more things, explored the city more, got comfortable with the city, and got comfortable where I am. I just really love here. Inshallah, I'll stay here forever. I'm in a relationship with God right now. I'm in a relationship with God still. Her energy, same energy. She was funny. Yeah, same place, relationship with Allah. Relationship with myself, most importantly, and a relationship with Allah. That's where we are. That's the status. I am still in a relationship with Allah and myself. Will we be married next year? Only Allah knows. That is so funny. I actually went on a little tangent after I said that because I thought that was a sign that something would be happening in 2024. But I am, in fact, still single, still in a relationship with Allah God. That's still my main man. Relationship with me, and I love it here, and I'm happy. Like last week, I do perform Fajr every day, but it's not at 5. That is a great question. 5 a.m. It's been a while. But before the sun came up, like last week, I wake up every morning like really early, around 5. It's just sometimes I go back to sleep. So it was probably last week. Oh, it was actually like 2-3 days ago. I can honestly say last week again. That's so crazy that for the last literally 4 or 5 years I've been saying the same thing. But this week I have a valid reason as to why it has not been 5 a.m., but it was literally last week. Business as well. I don't really have a business anymore. You have a job now. You create content for Brother Ben X, but you do have a business idea that maybe you'll start next year. I actually did start that business that was in my mind. I did. I am a full-time entrepreneur now. Wow, that was beautiful to watch. That was beautiful to watch. Business is doing well. I kind of really this year have been focusing on really trying to figure out that one thing that I genuinely want to pursue, like wholeheartedly, without no doubt in my mind. This is actually really funny to watch because literally this entire year I have been thinking and just really doing the mental work and working on self and just living in life and experiencing stuff, feeling kind of lost, kind of feeling aimless. I knew what I wanted to do, but I wasn't really quite sure what it is that I was going to do and whether or not it was the time to do it. And I finally, literally just last month, like the beginning of November, end of October, realized that, okay, I'm supposed to be doing this art thing. So really, honestly, I have been focusing on my art business, which is painting. I'm actually trying to raise money so that I can go to art school, so that I can actually master this gift. And then once I do all of that, come back to the, coaching stuff, the stuff that I had in mind last year. But again, I had to live first in order to gain the experiences so that I can pursue those other things properly and with the right spirit and with the right mindset. So business is going great. God is amazing. He loves me and I love him. And things are going great. No babies. No babies. Still no babies. Oh, that was a beautiful note. But no physical children. I have a lot of spiritual babies though. A lot of spiritual projects that are my babies that are coming out. But no physical babes. Not just yet. I have 3,810 followers on Instagram and currently on YouTube 326 subscribers. I think I have about 7,408 right now on my Instagram page. I have like 600 subscribers though on YouTube, which is crazy. TikTok, I have about 15,000 followers, which is insane. I have 20,530 20,500 followers on Instagram, which is insane. TikTok, I have about 22K. YouTube, I finally passed the 1,000 mark. I have about 1,050 something subscribers. Instagram, I have 62,000 followers. TikTok, I'm at about 22,000. And YouTube actually finally surpassed the 1,000 mark, which is something I've been working on for like 4 years now. So I'll praise you to a lot for that. Instagram, I have 70.3 thousand. So I went up about 10,000 since last year. And TikTok, I actually stopped posting on TikTok, but believe it or not, people have been following me and they've been watching my content, which is making me feel bad because I need to go back on there and make content stuff. But I also feel like, they deleted the app in January, so what's the point? But anyways, TikTok, I'm about like 24,000, which is insane. Again, I haven't been posting on there. YouTube, I'm around the same. I think it's at 1,700 now. I'm not sure. I don't pay attention. I try not to pay attention to the numbers anymore because I don't really care. But yeah, those are my numbers right now. There's a new app called Threads that I have like 15,000 followers on, even though I don't post anything. Kind of crazy. But yeah, I think a lot for the ability to serve and be a platform in which inspires people. The follow count doesn't really matter to me. And yeah, but it's just nice to remind myself the progress that I've made, because I've been in this for a long time and sometimes you forget. So I'm grateful for this question. Still fettuccine Alfredo, because that remains A1 in my life forever and always. My favorite food right now? Well, I don't really have a favorite food. I like smoothies. So I guess smoothies could be my favorite food. Bean soup and farina muffins. That's my favorite food. Oh my goodness, and salmon. A nice salmon, specifically from the foodie spot in Chicago. And if you've ever had foodies from Chicago, you know what I'm talking about. But they have the best salmon and rice I've ever had in my life. So I can say that that's probably my favorite meal. Honestly, nothing changed. That's still a light. Foodies have the best salmon and rice bowls. I don't care what anybody say. I did do some venturing out with what I ate this year. I ate a lot of new things, tried new stuff. Chicago is huge and there's a lot of cultures here and there's a lot of food. But salmon is still reigns supreme, can't get better than that. Specifically foodie salmon. If you ever had it, you know what I'm talking about. Pretty much everything that I said for the last 4 years, I am not a picky. Well, actually, I am kind of picky, but my tastes remain the same. Something new that I tried this year was actually lamb. I'm pretty sure I had it as a child, but I grew up picking. I didn't like it at that time. But this year I had it. So flavorful, so good. So my favorite food right now is probably still, a good bowl of bean soup. Love me a nice pasta. Everything's the same. Nothing changed. Not that I could think of. Yeah, nothing changed. My mental health is great right now. I'm pretty happy nowadays. Right now I'm on a break from, creating content and like working and stuff. But yeah, my mental health is great. My mental health is great. It is good. I just want y'all to know that adulting is very difficult and I am still struggling to balance everything. Trying to balance that, a home, relationship with God, a relationship with other people, a relationship with family, a relationship with myself, taking care of myself, maintaining myself. It's a lot, okay? But I'm grateful because I'm able to do it all through the help of Allah. Yeah, mental health is good right now. And as she mentioned, trying to balance work and the home and then yourself, that was a lot of work. I declared to myself once I moved here that I will not do what I did last year, which was work myself to death and not take care of myself and my home. So I've been doing a pretty good job with working, finding a schedule that works for me, creating the schedule that works for me, and also eating my full meals. Wow. I can say my mental health is doing better. I kind of hit a pivotal moment this year because, like I said, life be life. And because I am now 24, I really am beginning to understand that. And honestly, like I said earlier, as long as you keep the right person on the throne in your dome, which is God, you're going to be all right. So I'm kind of in a season where I'm just reestablishing that and reminding myself that of that, because I'm kind of trying to get back into my prayers and my studies and whatnot, because I definitely was off like this whole year. Watching this video was really cute. And honestly, I'm so grateful for growing up, because honestly, I'm someone who really wants to hold on to their youth, had a really hard time adjusting to being a teenager, adjusting to being an adult. Like, those stages and transitions were always difficult for me, because I just always wanted to just be a child. But now that I'm watching this video, I've seen how much I've grown. Of course, I'm 25 now, and I'm just so grateful. My mental health is great, because again, I struggled for balance for all those years, and I finally feel as if, you know, I got a hand on it. You know, I got a pretty good grip on life, on balancing relationships, balancing friendships, and, you know, speaking to family members, and also doing my work, but also taking care of myself. Like, I'm doing pretty good. Of course, I could do better, because we all can do better at something in some way. But I am really proud of myself, and my mental health is good, because again, I'm getting really good at struggling for balance. I'm starting to understand that this is life. That's 25-year-old Nora. She's getting that. And I love it here. I love it. I love the mental clarity and the peace, because I know that I'm only one person. I can do so much, and I love it here. Love it. And if you are someone early 20s, whatever age you are, you'll get it eventually. It may be difficult now, like it was for 2021 in Nora when I was like 21. But eventually you'll get it if you keep striving to. But man, 25 is, love it here. Favorite song, artist, album. My favorite song right now, it's probably I Hope to Be Around by Men I Trust, and that's probably my favorite artist right now. They're like a band, I think, from Canada. I hope I'm gonna still like them a year from now. Wow, nothing has changed. I still love Men I Trust. That is probably my favorite artist at the time. Is it though? Yeah, they're my favorite artists. I can't think of anyone else that I put above them right now. They did come out with a new album, the Untourable album, and it's really good. I love it. Every single song is a bop. My favorite album, artist song, my favorite album right now is, believe it or not, the Black Panther Wakanda Forever album. Actually, this was a lie. I did not like that full album. I only liked about like 2 songs. My favorite album at the moment is Fantasy Gateway by Kuko. My favorite album right now, I always forget the name. I don't know why. But Cleo Soul, right? If you don't know who she is, look her up. She's gonna change your life. She dropped like 2 albums over the course of like 10 days in November, I think this was. This album right here. Favorite album this year. My favorite song right now, I have to say Cycle 2000, I think it's called Cycle 2021 edition by Men I Trust. I'm telling y'all, Men I Trust ain't never going anywhere. I think they are the band of my life. I finally found mine. I didn't really understand the band girls. You know, growing up, I was like, how do you like this band? I mean, this music sounds weird. But I found mine, and I'm never letting them go. A Cycle 2021 by Men I Trust. That's my favorite song. It's so crazy how things change. Men I Trust is still up there. But my favorite album right now, I honestly have to say Kendrick's GNX album. That is the first album. Honestly, 2024 has been one of the best albums. I mean, one of the best years ever. Or since 2016, in my humble opinion, for new music. At least in my sphere, at least in the people that I listen to, everybody dropped. When I tell you everybody that I love and know, everybody dropped. But GNX is my favorite album. Kendrick, every single song is a banger. I have yet to listen to an album this year where every single song I like, that album. That's the album of the year in my house, in my living room. Favorite artist? I want to say Kendrick because of like right now, but I don't want to think right now. I honestly have to say Billie Eilish. She has been my favorite all year. Really good music. That's definitely my favorite artist this year. Billie Eilish. She outdid herself. Song. Favorite song right now is Dodger Blue by Kendrick Lamar. That song is just, it's just a vibe. It's just so much fun. And if you heard the song, you know what I'm talking about. It just reminds me of summertime and just, you know, people and just good vibes, good energy. It's just, the production on that song is just top tier. But the lyricism of the whole album is top tier because it's Kendrick Lamar, obviously. But that song in particular, the production, the lyrics. It's just so smooth and just, I love a good song. And that's my favorite song right now. Dodger Blue, of course, and Defying Gravity from Wicked soundtrack. I have to throw that out there because I'm actually very blown away of that movie soundtrack. Because I'm not really a musical person, but that song, along with something, I don't remember the name of it. Loathing, unadulterated loathing. That's a good song. But those are my faves right now. Yeah. I've had a few sips. I don't know how many. I have not had a whole bottle. Today's a fast day. I eat one meal every other day, but I've not drinking an entire bottle of water just yet. Wow. I have not been on one meal every other day since I moved in because I needed energy. Last time I drank water was maybe a few hours ago. I don't drink enough water, y'all. And that's why I put this question in, to make myself feel bad so I can start drinking my water. I've been doing better with my eating. So I've been striving to eat my bean soup as often as I can. Protein, because that's really what I need. Taking my iron pills, my zinc, because I'll be cold and I'm tired of being cold. And I'm really proud of myself. I have, as I said before, I've been taking care of myself since I've been here because I refuse to let myself go again. That is funny because I feel like I still don't know anything and I'm still not doing a sufficient job at taking care of myself. Because not too long ago, like the weekend of Thanksgiving and then the week leading up to, I got 3 different ailments in like less than a week, and it was just crazy. It was just a lot going on, and for me, that was like my moment of, you really haven't been taking care of yourself. You've been out here winging it. You've been eating whatever you want. You've been eating whenever you want. At the end, eventually, you're gonna get sick, and that's exactly what happened. I have not had any water today, but the crazy thing is, I have water bottles everywhere. I actually have been taking care of myself. I'm doing a lot better. I have a whole bunch of vitamins that I take on the day-to-day that I actually do consistently, and I believe they're paying off. I've been implementing a workout regimen. I go to the gym twice a week max. I'm running at, I could do 15 minutes. I can run a mile in 15 minutes, which I'm so proud of myself. And because I'm going to the gym, I'm starting to, want to eat more, and so I'm more mindful of the things that I'm putting in my body, mindful of the proteins and the sugars and food that's going to give me energy. And I also have been fasting a lot more. I actually recently did the 3-day fast. I woke up the morning of the 3rd day and I had to eat because I just felt so weak, but I did it nonetheless. So I'm proud of myself. We're making progress as opposed to regressing. So I'm actually grateful I put this question in there because I'm able to see, how much I've been progressing and taking care of myself. I guess we can go with The Notebook. Even though it's kind of old. TV show, The Haunting of Bly Manor, because I thought it was just really so good. And The Haunting of Hill House. They're both really good. Pride and Prejudice, man. That's A1. I can watch that all day, every day. My favorite TV show right now is maybe I say You, because that's what I saw recently. I don't know. I mean, the last movie that I saw that was impactful was, of course, Wakanda Forever. Was that my favorite movie that I've seen as of lately? I mean, I guess I can say so. I haven't really watched anything. TV show, I guess right now I can say I don't really watch TV like that because I'd be too busy and I don't really allow myself the time to indulge in that. But I have been watching the series Wednesday on Netflix. I mean, I watched the Hunger Games again and Catching Fire. I really loved that series as a teenager because it was just the whole relationship between Katniss and Peter was just so cute to me. So I can say that's my favorite movie right now just because I can't think of no other movie. Favorite TV show? I'm not watching any TV. Loki though. Loki's over now. But that was amazing. That made me shed a tear. I like to read books. This right here is my favorite book. This has been doing wonders for my journey, my mental health journey and my spiritual journey right now. Wicked. Y'all should already know by my answer to the music question that my favorite movie is Wicked. That is the movie of the year. That is the movie of until I see something better, which is probably part 2 next year, that is going to be the movie. The film. I haven't seen cinema like that in years. Barbie was fun, you know, but it wasn't Wicked. This movie was next level. And if you haven't seen it, and if you have seen it, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Even if you're not even a musical person, because I'm not a musical person. It's just the movie was just so much fun. But favorite TV show? I don't have a favorite TV show right now. I'm not watching TV. I actually got rid of my Wi-Fi, y'all, so that I can focus on mastering self-discipline, working on my art, free from the distractions of TV and whatever. So I don't have a favorite TV show right now, but Wicked is definitely up there. So I'm defying gravity. I forgot about the reading question. I actually really love reading the Holy Quran, y'all. I wake up every morning and I strive to read at least a verse. I do a little prayer and I say, Allah, please guide me to a chapter in which, you want me to read here for the day. And it honestly has been answering a lot of my prayers and my questions and whatnot. So, number 1. And also, I'm reading this again because it's my favorite book of all time. And I try to read it, maybe once a year, once or twice a year, because I forget sometimes. And every year I get something new as if I'm reading it for the first time. As you all can see, I've been making a lot of notes and putting sticky notes in it because it's my favorite book. It's a beautiful reminder. And yeah, if you want that book, you can just go to Amazon. Ooh, honorable mention. This one too. This is good. This is something. But yeah, favorite books this year. I painted a hoodie last week. That was the last time I painted. Definitely since this summer. Definitely probably since my birthday in June. A few weeks last week. I painted last week. Good job, Anora. You're making progress. Gotta get to every day, but you're getting somewhere. Guys, last time I painted was literally maybe the beginning of this week. And my goal for 2024 is to get back into painting. And make that like a business because I really have missed it. And I finally have the time to commit to just painting stuff. I actually have the commission and everything. And I'm just so excited to get back into that and just do things. Last time I painted was literally 2 days ago. Yesterday, I sketched a canvas. So that doesn't really count as painted, but it's going to be painted eventually. But I did start that art business, or I really just did start pursuing the arts. It really last 2 months. It wasn't this whole year. I've been doing little stuff this whole year, little glimpses. But I was afraid to pursue it wholeheartedly because I don't know. I would just beat myself up and say, "Oh, you ain't gonna make it." Whatever, negative self-talk. But literally since November, I've been, figuring out, you should paint these. Well, honestly, Allah gave me the idea. My self-accusing spirit gave me the idea to make these mini canvases to sell so that I can make the money for the class. So that's what I've been doing. So I'm really proud of myself. I'm happy to be back in the arts. And I'm glad that, as you all can see, 21-year-old Nora was not doing that because all she was doing was working. But now she has the time to paint and pursue it and master it. So I'm grateful. Yes, I do every day. And it's great. I love it. Yes, I am. And that is creating content and making people happy, making people feel something. Proud of you, 2021 Nora. Yeah, I'm actually, honestly, since last year, 2021 Nora, I am actually happier because I am doing what I love, but I'm doing what I love in service to others. I am happy. And I do still love what I do. And like I said earlier, this year I've kind of been pinpointed exactly what I want to put all of my effort and energy towards committing to doing next year. Because yes, I do serve, but I just want to serve and now take helping other people to the next level. Yeah, I'm still doing what I love. Again, extremely blessed and highly favored to wake up whenever I want to and start my mornings however I want to, nice and slow, and maybe do some stretching, some yoga, read my HQ, you feel me? I love that. And I love that I get the opportunity to do that. And I love, literally just yesterday, I almost cried because I was thinking about all the beautiful people that I get to work with every day. Literally all the wonderful women that I'm working with the nonprofits. I even just received a new client that I'll be working with next year, inshallah. And even she's great. And like, I already am able to see what is going to come as a result of our partnership, as a result of us working together. And I'm just very grateful. I'm grateful for this moment in my life. I'm grateful for the people in my life. Um, and what it is that I get to do. Like, I literally get to use my gifts and my skills and my talents to generate an income for myself. Not everybody can say that. And I just thank Allah, God, of course, and I thank myself for stepping out on faith and striving to live this life. Even though I knew it was going to be hard, I knew I had no idea what was going to happen, but I knew I wanted this life. 16-year-old Honora, 17-year-old Honora, she knew she wanted this. And it took some time for me to get it, and I'm just grateful that I have it. So if you really want a lifestyle, if you really want something, you can get it. And it's going to take time. It's going to be a little hard, but it's definitely going to be worthwhile. Because every single day of your life, you have to do something. Whether it's go to your job to make money, going to school, whatever it is. But if you can create and choose what it is that you want to do every day, that is a blessing. And not everybody has that. Not everyone has that opportunity. So the choice is yours. You can create the life that you want, or you can allow somebody else to create the life for you. Either way, you're gonna be living, unless you're no longer here. So that's all. I love what I do. I don't know. 2020 has been so crazy. I just want to see myself alive and well. Maybe in my own place. I don't know. I don't know where I see myself a year from now. I couldn't tell you what was gonna happen today or what's gonna happen tomorrow. I just live every day. And so yeah. Honestly, same response to that question. Nothing has changed. If somebody would have told me that I would be where I am now last year, I wouldn't believe him because like what? That wouldn't make any sense. So hey, I'm living every day. I do exactly what I believe I should be doing in the moment, and I like to do whatever God wants me to do in the moment and when he wants me to do it, because hey, I could plan something. Of course it's good to plan, but hey, life is just so unpredictable. You can be doing this one day and the next you can be doing that. Yeah, I don't really know where I see myself in a year. I don't see myself here though. I do plan on moving. Where I see myself a year from now, improved. I see myself better. I see myself more mature ish. I see myself, I don't know if I'll be somewhere else. I mean, I really love Chicago. I really want to stay here. And I'm really happy that, I said that I was going to be somewhere else next year. And lo and behold, here I am. But I don't think that I'll be moving anywhere else next year because I really love it here. Honestly, if we're being honest, something like big is going to be happening. I don't know if I'm going to be married. I don't know if I'm going to be pregnant. I really don't think I'll be pregnant because I don't want to be pregnant that soon. That's a little too soon. But something's going to be happening. I don't know yet. I could just be talking. But honestly, I feel like a lot has been preparing me all this year too. Like for that next step in life. Because honestly, I've already achieved everything that I wanted to achieve as an individual. Start my own business, move into my own place, get my own car, move to another city, really get a grasp for independence, like understand what that's like, get a taste for it. So like I'm already here. So the next step and the next stage will be marriage. Is that gonna happen? I don't know. I'm not a lot. But I feel like next year, 25, and I said I was gonna do like 20. I was gonna do this series until I'm 25. I feel like that might be the year or next year might be happening. But I don't know. Hey, all I know, he's the best planners. That's actually funny. Where do I see myself in a year? Well, actually, I'm happy I addressed the fact that I looked sad in 2020. That's because I was going to say, I look depressed. And that's, again, I was fasting that day. That was a fast day for me. And also 2020 was insane. But that's actually funny. Good job, Honora. You said, you said what you said 2 years ago. But anyways, where do I see myself in a year? Actually, honestly, this time, I'm being very serious. I do see myself married, inshallah. Inshallah alive. I do still see myself in Chicago, but I'm also open to no longer being here. Not that I don't love Chicago, because I do, but I did a lot of traveling this year, and that kind of opened my mind to maybe being somewhere else. Like, I know I'm going to be okay eventually, as long as I have Allah with me and I am secure within myself. Um, but of course, Chicago will always be home. I really want to stay here, but I'm open to moving. Um, I see myself with some classes on my belt, art classes. Um, what else? Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll leave the rest out for a while. I'll let him figure out or do with me um, what next year is gonna look like. And again, I could be married, I could not be married. Honestly, I will be okay either way because I'm happy where I am with my life, and I'm happy where Allah is leading me with my life. I literally feel aligned with what I'm doing. But to address what I said last year about something major happening, um, now initially I thought it was marriage because a lot happened after this video last year, like a lot. 2024 has been very revealing to me. And I think the big thing that happened this year, and specifically, it started last month, November, was me finally letting go of everything in my head about relationships, people, bonds, and really just uniting with Allah and really just striving to make him the only, make him sufficient. And as a result of that happening in my life, that's when I was able to instantly know, oh, I need to go to art class. I need to master this gift. I need to pursue the arts. I need to do these things because I finally feel like because I have a really good relationship with him, or at least I'm striving again to make him number one in my life, and I pray that I stay here. But because I'm striving to keep him number one, that's when he's able to give me these downloads and the direction and the guidance that I've been seeking all year. And again, I've just been letting go of the things that I think I should be doing, what I believe I'm supposed to be doing, but actually just sitting and listening to him tell me what I should be doing. And I think that's the major thing that has happened this year. I had to go this entire year for me to finally realize that trials and all, I had to go through all for me to finally realize in November that, oh, he was beckoning me to become closer to him, God. And as a result, he's telling me to do these things. And so I'm doing them. So that's what I believe the major thing was. Marriage, of course, is in here. I still desire it, but I'm not insufferable about it. I know it's going to happen one day. I don't know when that day is going to happen. But I am so content. I am so happy with where I am in my life, in the life that Allah allowed for me to create for myself, that, that can wait. Because I know it's going to have trials and stress is going to come with that. Like, that's normal. That's life. But I'm happy where I am. I'm happy with what I'm doing. And I'm happy with my world. So, yeah. I don't even remember the question, but I see myself in a year happy, alive, and inshallah doing exactly what Allah wants me to be doing and where he wants me to be doing it at.
Yeah, I'm happy. I can say that I'm happy. Every day I'm pretty happy. I'm a happy person overall, unless I'm not. But, yeah, I am happy.
I'm happy. I really am, y'all. I do get to do what I want every day. And I am literally living in every single thought, desire, aspiration. Just about, not all of them, but I'm living in a lot of my dreams right now. Yeah, same response. Honestly, this year was very trying. It was very educational as far as me learning about myself, about life, about how God actually works and how I think he works, and how human beings are supposed to work when we want things and not like how I think they're supposed to work. Like, life is about cause and effect, and if you don't do anything, you're not going to get anything. It's just like principles like that. All of that was just making sense to me this year. And I think it's because I'm 23 and my prefrontal cortex is in the process of being fully developed. But yeah, this has been an excellent year. Yes, I am happy. I'm always pretty happy though. I don't know, y'all probably don't know me personally, but I'm a pretty happy person, unless of course I'm going through something. I'm just a little off for that moment, but I'm a relatively happy person. And I have been so happy this entire year, despite the many, many trials. and tribulations. I've been happy because I have no reason to just be sad and upset. I have too much to be happy over, you know. Yes, I am happy. And honestly, this whole year has been one of the best years of my life thus far. Of course, I had trials, and honestly, none of y'all know me personally, but I am the way that I carry myself, my demeanor, and like my spirit. People would think that I don't go through things and that I don't have trials and tribulations and hurts and hardships and stuff, but I do, baby. This entire year was one struggle after another, but the good outweighed all of that in my mind and my perspective and my perception and my belief in Allah and my belief in myself and my belief that things are going to work out eventually. It's just a matter of getting myself out of the way, getting clear my mind of these thoughts and these, you know, whatever it is I need to do for myself, because eventually the thing is going to work out itself. I just need to do what I need to do and figure out why I'm feeling this way, why I'm thinking this way, why I'm doing this, correct it, so that again I can give it to God and He do what He needs to do. And that's how I've been operating this whole year. Of course, I've been hurting, I've been in pain, but I'm grateful for that because it makes me even happier. Because once I get over that, I'm like, oh wow, that wasn't even really that serious, and I learned something from it and I grew from it. But again, this is one of the happiest years of my life because I got to do so much. I've traveled like 6 times. I went to Disney World. I went to Vegas for the first time in my life. I got flown out to Atlanta. I went to like 4 different places as opposed to like the years in the past. I've just been working and working and working. So this year was kind of like a fun year where I got to leisure more than usual and just enjoy life, enjoy my sisters, enjoy my friends, enjoy my family. I got to actually spend like just about a whole summer with one of my high school best friends, which is crazy because we haven't had a moment like that since high school, 7 years ago. So this year it was wonderful, and I'm happy. I am always happy, as you all, like I just said, I have my moments, but I am happy, and I'm grateful for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Every year, if you decide to watch every year, I have no idea what my life's gonna look like next year. I don't know if I want to do this again next year. I said I was gonna wait till I was gonna do it until I'm 25, but maybe I can do it until I'm 26. If something like super drastic, like I do get married and like wind up pregnant somehow, some way, I don't think that's gonna happen. But if something really drastic happens, and I feel like, you know what, this was one hell of a year, I need to do this, I'll do it 26. But other than that, this may be the last. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for your support. And again, if you would like to, give a donation for Nora so she can go to art school, I'll put the information below. I'll leave the link below so that you can visit my website or just give a donation if you want. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. I love you all, and I'll catch you in the next video.